So it's that wonderful time of the year where fall is here. The leaves are falling down, the color is changing, and of course, this is the time where we change our fragrance wardrobe. We go from our fresh, light, airy floral scents to our deep, delicious, sexy, a little more seductive scents. And I am telling you, these are some of my favorite designer fall scents. Some of them, I mention them time and time again because they're just that good. I mean, they're classics. You need them. So if there are some repeats from my last year's list, it's because I just love it and I think you should definitely have it. I did try and put in some newer scents that I absolutely love and can't wait to douse myself during the fall time. But these are all beautiful, different price points from really, really affordable to some higher end ones, but these are all considered designer houses. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and definitely leave your comment down below. I would absolutely love to know, what are your go-to fall scents, whether it's niche, designer, a little more affordable like celebrity houses, Zara, you name it. Leave a comment down below because I'm always trying to seek new fragrances. But if you're new, please subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, my name is Karina Waldron. We talk all things fragrance and beauty, so subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 100K. Okay, I can't stress that enough. I'm trying here, okay? So subscribe and let's go ahead and jump into it. I have definitely a ton of fragrances. Yes, I went over the 10 fragrance mark, so bear with me. Get yourself something to drink because it probably will be a long one. But I know some of you guys love when I ramble on about fragrances. I'll try not to talk about each and every one of them for too long. So I'm going to start off with a newer one that literally reminds me of fall. Like when I close my eyes, I think of the leaves falling down, sort of a piney cone scent, some spices. I thought I wasn't going to enjoy this one, but I am obsessed with it. And the one that I'm talking about is MAISON MARGIELA, the replica line. This is the newest launch. It's called Autumn Vibes, and I love this one so much. I've been wearing it a little bit over the last couple of days. I did receive this recently in PR. Huge thank you to the team. But this scent, I am telling you, I just love it. To me, it's almost like a mix of Jazz Club and By the Fireplace. If they had a baby, it would kind of be this one. And the reason why I thought I wasn't going to love it as much is because there aren't any like sweet notes in there. There's no vanilla in there. So I thought it was going to pull a little masculine and just not as appealing. But honey, I was completely wrong. It is my scent of the day. Okay. This right here, you gotta love a touch of greenness, like a spicy green. There is cardamom in here. There is woody notes in here. There's some spiciness in here. Also, I believe there's moss, and that's where you get this kind of like almost wet green tone. The woodiness in here is very smooth, it's very gentle, and even though there aren't any sweet notes in here, there's something about it. There's something there that gives me a hint of sweetness. I love it. It is completely unisex, so it doesn't pull feminine or too masculine to me at all. You could definitely mix this with like a sweeter tone, say KAYALI vanilla, to give it a bit of a feminine touch. But on its own, I think it's just the most perfect fall scent. I can see myself also wearing this during the really cold winter months because it's very warm, it's very cozy. It is just a blanket. I love this one. It just gives me like outside vibes. Like I'm outside, it's a little breezy. The leaves are like yellow and red and just beautiful. The grass is slightly wet from like a rainy day the day before or maybe a couple of hours before, but the sun is kind of peeking through because there's a bit of warmth in this fragrance. I think they did an incredible job. Definitely gives me autumn vibes. Again, you kind of have to like those unisex scents because I don't find it pulls feminine at all. But if you like Jazz Club, if you like By the Fireplace, I'm almost sure that you will actually really, really like this one. So I know so many people are going to recommend this fragrance, and so am I. And this is By the Fireplace, again from MARGIELA, the Replica line. I love the scent. I can never get enough of it. This is like campfire, roasting marshmallows, cozying up with a big blanket, scarf is on. It's a little chilly, but you're in front of the fireplace, so you're getting that warmth on your skin, on your hands, on your face. It is just a gorgeous scent that is kind of smoky in the opening. Well, a lot smoky in the opening, so I think a lot of the times that kind of scares people off, but let it dry down. The smokiness is there, but you're going to get a little bit more of this warm, sweet tone from this scent. And it's just like you close your eyes and you're literally camping. You're in front of the fireplace. You're roasting marshmallows, having a good time, lots of laughter, having a cup of cocoa. It's just beautiful, beautiful. Again, another very unisex fragrance that to me doesn't lean feminine or too masculine, but I think that this just is the perfect unisex fragrance because when a man wears it, it smells absolutely amazing, but when a woman wears it, again, absolutely amazing. Next fragrance is the latest from KAYALI. You guys know that I absolutely love KAYALI. Mona, she's such a beautiful personality. This is invite only, and honey, I fell in love with this at first sniff. It is a beautiful, super sexy, seductive scent. It is cherry on top, and you can definitely pick it up just by smelling here. I can pick up that cherry note. There are so many incredible notes in here. There is oud, I believe there's tobacco in here. Like I said, there's cherry, there's a gourmand nuance to this also. It is just beautiful. I do like it for kind of like cooler summer days, but I feel like this is going to be perfect for the really cold days. It's very warm, slightly spicy and woody, and so I see myself picking this up a lot more now that it's getting a little bit more chilly. It just cozies up so much. Even though it's a very sexy, sensual scent, it's also very cozy and inviting. Beautiful for those date nights during the fall and winter time. I think you would absolutely love it. If you like your seductive, deeper scents, you can't go wrong with this one. I think she did a fantastic job. Alongside this one, I am also going to mention Vanilla 28. This is a very popular for the House of KAYALI. I mean, for all the right reasons. It's just a beautiful, beautiful vanilla scent. It's very sweet. It is feminine. Oh my God, it's very intoxicating and addictive. So pretty. It's one of my favorite vanilla scents for sure. I pair these up together and listen, you will not get your man off of you when you pair these two together. They're just a beautiful combination. This just gives a lot more sweetness to this scent, a little bit more sensuality, and I think they're just beautiful together, but alone, they're perfect. I tend to wear this a lot around my scarf area for those cold days. I think it's just so cozy and delicious. So pair it up if you haven't already, but alone, they are beautiful. So the next scent is one that is newer to my collection. I have a full review on this scent, and it's one that I haven't got to play around with too much ever since I picked it up and added it to my collection. I feel like I'm just gonna gravitate towards it a lot more now that the months are getting very, very cool here in Canada, especially the winter approaches very rapidly, and I'm excited to wear this one a lot more, and that is Christian Dior's Vanilla DIORAMA. First of all, I absolutely love their bottle. Something about it is just very classic and timeless and super, super elegant. I love it. This size specifically, I believe this is the 125 ml. I got mine from Saks Fifth Avenue, and they have all of the exclusive line from Christian Dior. For anyone who doesn't know, when you're out here in Canada, you can go into a store, and if you don't have a store, just call them and they will ship it out for free, okay? This one over here is a beautiful vanilla scent. It's boozy, yet there is something in here that has like this very kind of like almost herbally tea-like quality now that I've played with it a lot more. I know there's rum in here and you definitely pick it up, but it's not heavy. There's also cacao in here, there's sandalwood, there's patchouli in the base. I know this was inspired by a dessert, and I think it's just a really delicious vanilla scent that to me is pretty unique because it's not your average vanilla scent. Oh yeah, I like that opening. It's quite spicy. I don't know if there is cinnamon in here, but I pick up cinnamon. There's a bit of a freshness in the opening. I believe there is mandarin in here in the opening. But to me, ultimately, the dry down, you are going to get that beautiful vanilla. You're going to get a little of that rum, that cacao. It gives it a kind of powdery gourmand touch, but it's not overly powdery because I can't do overly powdery. It's just a really delicious scent that I'm so excited to wear more and more. If you want a little bit of a uniquer vanilla fragrance, this is definitely one that I recommend you checking out. I have a full review. I will link it over here for you guys to check out. The next one that I'm going to talk about is one of my favorite vanillas. Lots of vanillas in here. One of my favorite vanillas that will remain on my list every year. I'm just going to put it out there. Every single year I do a fall list, this scent will be on that list. And I'm very careful with this one because I don't want to finish it. I don't like to overspray it and I don't need to because the quality is impeccable. And that is Angelique Noir from Guerlain. God, this scent over here just blew me away from the first time that I smelt it. I first heard about this scent from Demi Rowland's channel, and when I got my hands on this, I was like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is a true, refined, sophisticated, elegant fragrance. It is one of a kind. It is such a beautiful green vanilla scent. There is Angelica in here, which gives it a very spicy kick of green in your fragrance. So that might kind of scare you a little bit in the beginning, but that vanilla is like a deep, rich vanilla. It is just so beautiful. I absolutely love this scent. Like, this is one of my vanillas that I would say if you took away, for the most part, if you took away a lot of my vanilla fragrances, like I would say 98% of them, I would be okay with just having this one. I would be okay because it's just, it has everything that I need in a vanilla fragrance. It's unique. It's not overly sweet. There is a kick of spice, a kick of freshness in there, and it just sits on the skin gorgeously. It lasts forever and leaves a beautiful trail. When I say stunning quality, I mean it. I know that Guerlain recently switched up their bottles, which I was kind of sad about because I adore this packaging. Like, it's just beautiful. This plaque, this gold plaque over here is everything to me. I just love the simplicity of this bottle, and the color of this juice is stunning. Mine is definitely getting darker because of that vanilla, but they switched up the bottles. The new bottles do look gorgeous, but these are still my favorite. But this scent over here, honey, if you've never tried it, so next up, we're going into the world of a more gourmand fragrance. This is another true favorite of mine. I love this one. And that is Angel Muse from Mugler. If you love to smell like a walking chocolate dessert, you need this fragrance in your life. It is potent. You don't need to overspray, and it's a designer house, so a little bit more affordable, but I'm telling you, this will leave a trail. Oh my God, every time I smell this, it reminds me of last year. No, it reminds me of 2019. 2019, when I was still working in retail, I would spray this all over my scarf and go to work. And it just kind of gives me those memories of being in a new work environment, getting to know new clients. I was doing retail. I was actually the manager at a Bobbi Brown counter, you know, meeting new people at work. It slightly reminds me of my ex-coworkers that were amazing ladies. I still talk to them till this day. And I wore this one a lot during that time. So it kind of reminds me of that. It gives me great memories because at that time I was so driven and ready to kind of get my first home. So really hustling. I was really hustling when I was wearing this fragrance, and it reminds me of that hustle kind of mentality that I had back then, which I still have. But love this one. There is hazelnut in here. There's also still patchouli. Like if you are familiar with the original Angel, you will get the DNA in here, but this one has that gourmand take in there. It is sweet. It is edible like, and it is absolutely delicious, has a little bit of sexiness to her. Again, quite potent. You don't need to overspray, and it's just a beautiful gourmand scent. If you love your gourmands, definitely get it. Definitely. Along with that gourmand, I am going to also mention Prada Candy Night from Prada. This is a beautiful scent. Again, another one that has made my list twice now, along with Angel Muse. I just love this one, and I find that this scent is highly underrated. Highly underrated. It is way better to me, at least, than all of the other Pradas from the original to the other flankers. This smells a little bit more elevated to me. It's a little bit more elegant, has more punch to it, and it's just a beautiful, deep, rich, kind of chocolatey scent. I'm trying to find a little paper so I can spray it so I don't have perfume all over me. Here, we have a paper right here. I'm going to do 3 sprays. Oh, I haven't worn this in months and months and months. Gorgeous, deep, chocolatey, like almost like a dark chocolate vibe. It's sweet, but it's like a deep sweetness in this one. Oh my God, it's so, so gorgeous. Like compared to the original Prada Candy, I find that one a little bit more playful and slightly too girly in a way. This is like a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more grown. The nighttime version of Prada Candy. That's why it's called Prada Candy Night. But of course, with that gourmand take. I mean, if you love your deep kind of chocolatey vibe fragrances, definitely check this one out. Don't sleep on this one. I just love it. So now we are going to venture into the world of Tom Ford, because what would be a list for me without a Tom Ford fragrance? And of course, I'm going to mention Tobacco Vanille. My baby right here. This is stunning. Oh, this fragrance over here, for me, it is an all year round fragrance. It performs differently depending on the weather. I love this still for summertime. There's like this kind of like airy quality that comes out when I wear it during a warmer day. But then when I wear this, when it is cold outside, it's like a deep, rich scent. The gourmand take on this one comes out a lot more. It is a sweet kind of wet tobacco vibe. It's so delicious, yet sophisticated, refined, and really, really lavish to me. Really lavish. I love this scent. I receive so many compliments when I wear this one. It's very cozy, very inviting, but again, it smells super lavish. It is one of my favorite Tom Ford fragrances for sure. Has a little bit of a powdery vibe in the dry down slightly, but all in all, it is a beautiful vanilla tobacco scent, slightly woody, spicy in the dry down, also gorgeous. It's considered a unisex fragrance, but to me, it kind of leans slightly feminine, just to me, but it is just beautiful. Beautiful from Tom Ford. Along with that one, I will also like to mention Black Orchid Parfum. This one over here, I'm going to say tread lightly, especially if you are not familiar with the Black Orchid lineup. This is not a fragrance for everyone. It is definitely not. And I will also say it is a fragrance that might take you a little time to comprehend and really appreciate. I definitely love this one. I think it's a very bold, confident statement-making fragrance. When you walk into a room with this one, it is going to make a statement. People are either going to love it, or they're going to hate it, or they're going to be like, what is she wearing? Kind of confused, you know what I mean? But it is a bold, powerful, boss-like scent to me. The original Black Orchid is beautiful, but the La Parfum, or just Parfum, is a little sweeter. It's a little sweeter. You will still get that truffle note, which is the note that to me kind of makes this like, it gives it a very strange, slightly off-putting vibe in the opening, which makes it for a very unique, one-of-a-kind, confident scent. Again, not for everyone, but I definitely really, really love this one. I'm going to go ahead and spray it just to remind me. I haven't worn it in a while. I was kind of putting off getting the Parfum version because I just had the original one, but then I went ahead and smelled it for the second time, because the first time I was like, not worth it, and then I smelled it for the second time and I said, I need it. Yeah, I will tell you guys right now, the opening, it's scary. It's scary, I'm not gonna lie, but the dry down, ooh, the dry down gets me. It is just, it's rich. This is Floral Street Wild Vanilla Orchid. I believe this made it to my top vanilla fragrances. It is just, listen. Ooh! Oh yeah. This is beautiful. It is feminine. It is feminine, but it's very sophisticated, very elegant, spicy, floral. That vanilla in there is stunning. It comes more to life in the dry down than in the opening, but it is a gorgeous scent. If you want to smell like a lady, this is a beautiful one. It's called Wild Vanilla Orchid. Oh, it's one of those scents that when you smell, you want to keep smelling it. It's quite addictive, honestly. And it puts a smile on my face. It's absolutely gorgeous. Highly, highly, highly underrated. You want a vanilla scent that not everyone is wearing. You want a fall scent that not everyone is wearing. Something with a mix of floral, sweetness, vanilla, but with a deeper tone. This is a gorgeous one. Another really beautiful one from Floral Street is Black Lotus. I actually have it in my collection. I just didn't put the bottle here. That is a very smoky, deep floral scent. Like if you love your smoky scents, think of like being at an elegant lounge or a cigar bar. Like it's smoky, but like very, very lavish. That one is a beautiful one. So highly recommend those two. I will link them both down in the description box. I have two more to mention. So the next one that I'm going to talk about is YSL Libre Intense. I love this scent so much. I got quite a bit of a dent. I also have the original Libre here in front of me just to do a little comparison. I do have a full review on this scent, so definitely check it out. I had the EDT version, which I completely finished this summer. I will show you guys the dent on the next video, but I literally finished up that fragrance. That's how much I liked it. Love this one also, but more of a summer scent because it does have this more fresh quality. But I think that the Libre line is just stunning. It is very elevated, very sophisticated. The Intense version to me is a little deeper. That vanilla tone in there is stunning. And I find that the lavender note is a little bit more subdued. I find that this one is just a little bit sweeter. There's a little bit more vanilla. So I always prefer this one and definitely recommend you guys checking out. It is a beautiful, beautiful vanilla scent. Definitely a lot of vanillas in my lineup, which wasn't intentional, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and saw something new and cool today. I will link everything down below. Huge thank you for all your love and support. Don't forget to leave a comment, give this video a like, and I will see you all on the next one. Ciao!